All right, man. Let's talk about Jared Goff real quick. Yeah, I ain't never really did back-to-back live streams like this, man. So this channel the wild or ever. But yesterday, Jared Goff was bad. We talked about the game on live yesterday, so hopefully everybody enjoyed my fourth quarter, end of the fourth quarter overtime commentary, man. But let's talk about Jared Goff, man. Jared Goff, just atrocious. And when I talked about Ben Roethlisberger being out video Saturday night, we knew he was going to be atrocious because of the weather. Right? He just whatever reason he don't have a hand size, whatever. But if you look at it, he don't have an arm strength neither. You know what I'm saying? And D Miller salute. He don't have an arm strength right now to get the ball out. And I don't know if it was the weather or whatever, but the way the ball come out his hand, it don't have any zip. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people saying he should be benched. I didn't see what Dan Campbell said about him. I'm pretty sure Dan Campbell didn't say anything, outrageous about him because he ain't been trending or ain't nobody sent me nothing. So I'm pretty sure Dan Campbell didn't say too much bad about him, but it's at the point where we stuck with him. We got to keep seeing us lose because they paying him $30 million. But let's talk about it. You can find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. If you're watching on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, you can watch on a different platform or join a different platform. Subscribe on YouTube, follow on, like on Facebook, and follow me on Twitter. All my social media links in the description or wherever it's at. But it's there. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App, CJ Good 313, Venmo, CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. Or they roll at the bottom of the screen. Hit the bell icon button next to the subscribe button. Hit all notifications. But yeah, Jared Goff, he just ain't the answer. You know what I'm saying? You look yesterday. He had 114 yards. He had like 30 yards in the first half. And they won't take him out. Whatever reason they won't take him out, and we know the reason because he's making so much money and ownership cheap. They won't take him out. You said Goff is whack. He's terrible, and they refuse to take Jared Goff out the game. And hold on, we stuck with Jared Goff. And we stuck watching it. And, what it's going to take for them to get embarrassed on Thanksgiving for him. Let me see if we can find this game log. For him to be here, he obviously the problem. The defense is solid. If you don't believe the defense is good, man, if you don't believe in the defense is good, man, look at at least they get a turnover. I'm going to say the first game of the season, Cam Newton has as many passing TDs as Jared Goff since week 5. 1. So Jared Goff got 1 passing TD since week 5. Shout out to Corey. So you look at his game log. Pull it up. Let me pull up his game log. Here we go. My dog here on my head, man. That's why he ain't allowed in here. This guy is, though, because he want to sit in my lap. Here we go. All right, man, go back to sleep. He good. Yeah, make yourself comfortable. You so gangster in these streets, but then you on my lap. Go ahead, go to bed. You can go to your cage though. Break it and get wow. Put his legs down. So here we have it. You're my first, you're my last, you're my everything. So yards average, 5.9 versus San Francisco. Almost 7, 5, 4, 7. He was on a 5 yards average yesterday. Yards passing average. It's atrocious. He's atrocious. Boy, Goff playing some high boo-boo. It's beyond that. Time to tank for the first pick. No, we got to win the game first. Jared Goff had 80 passing yards in 5 quarters with 200 rushing yards. Jared Goff must be sleeping with Sheila on his off days, laying that pipe. That shit probably dry too. Benjamin Foe salute. Frederick say Goff have no wide. I ain't trying to hear that, bro. Mason Rudolph didn't have no wide receivers. He playing without Chase Claypool. Without did Deontay Thomas play yesterday? Thompson's play yesterday. I didn't even see him out there. He playing with the backup team receivers. Come on, who Baker Mayfield throwing to? Even though he's just as trash, but nigga throwing to Donovan Peoples-Jones and Jarvis Landry years back. But I mean, come on, if having no receivers ain't no excuse. That ain't no excuse. You got the best tight end in football. You can't get him the ball neither. That ain't no excuse, bro. You get this nigga Odell Beckham, Julio Jones, and Calvin Johnson, he still won't throw it past the marker. I ain't buying that. Who else ain't got no risk? Cam Newton went to the Super Bowl with Jericho Cotchery as his number one receiver. Let that sink in for a minute. Because Devin Funchess got injured. He went to the man. Come on, who was Cam Newton receivers when they went to the Super Bowl? Please let me know. That's no receiver. Who else? Who else ain't got no receivers, man? Atlanta. Who Matt Ryan throwing to, bro? Nobody make excuses for Matt Ryan in Atlanta. Russell Gage, a slot receiver, his number one receiver. Shit. Who Jalen Hurts throwing to besides Devontae Smith? You know, who else we got out there? Oh, fucking Mac Jones throwing too, man. I don't believe in none of the receivers he got neither. Stop blaming the wide receivers, bro. D-Tom Dizzy, I agree. They part of the problem, but you know, got to Johnson is back. Salute. Literally had a man wide open yesterday and underthrew him. That's every week where he missed him. No, Goff not having receivers isn't an excuse. What's up, Aaron? I blame the Ford family per usual. They are to blame. Goff has receivers. Receivers need a quarterback. D. Richard, facts. I wanted Goff out after the second loss. I wanted Blog to start. He would have done way better, in my opinion. Might have won some games. We have all weapons. Goff just sucks overall. You know, you can't hate me. Now, McKenzie said you could have had Peoples Jones. Peoples Jones. Goff couldn't throw. Yeah, facts. Peoples Jones pretty good, though. Caught a deep one the other day. Aaron Rodgers only had one receiver. He was able to make it work. Goff has had enough. He's just yeah, you ain't lying, bro. Who he had, bro? I forget who he had out there. I think it was both of the top receivers out. The Patriots. You can see Hawkinson starting to get pissed. You ain't lying. Michigan's men and women basketball team can live both 2-0. They ain't playing nobody yet, but I don't know about the women, but we getting there. Late on all the stalls, poor accuracy, poor field vision, no pocket presence. Hey, and somebody made a good point. I don't know who said this, maybe in the chat on social media. They said every time he turned his back to get a sack, to avoid a sack, he getting sacked for sure. And that's true. Every time he turned his back and do that he try to run in a circle, whatever he do, he always going down. Streetwise Television, he said, what's going on? Jared Goff is on the way of being the worst quarterback. Yeah, he is already. He already surpassed that to me. He had one touchdown since week 5. And we in with what? What week we in? Week 10? Come on, plus a bye like through 9 like playable weeks. There's no number one receiver in Detroit team, so stop. I ain't trying to hear that no number one receiver. Who Mac Jones got as number one? You know, Aaron Rodgers went down to Arizona with both his top receivers going out of there. He still beat the undefeated Arizona Cardinals. So, I mean, come on. You talking about ain't no number one receiver? Come on. Mac Jones don't have a true number one receiver. So they ain't stopping Mac Jones from winning football games. Who the Raiders' true number one? Even with Henry Ruggs there. Edwards ain't the number one. Hunter Renfrow ain't the number one. And Derek Carr winning games. Come on. Who is number one? I ain't trying to hear that. You don't have a number. A lot of teams don't have a true number one. Who the Eagles' true number one? Little Devontae Smith? 150-pound Devontae Smith? Come on, he no true number one. The Dolphins don't have a true number one, even though they paying Parker like one. He not a true number one. So we can go on and on and on about who Jacksonville number one. Old ass Marvin Jones Jr. I wish I had him now. He had rookies out there. Damn, Amari Jones against the Cardinals. He still made it work. And he probably don't even see the field. Going from Stafford to Goff, I'll be pissed too. Man, that's a huge drop off. I knew the drop off was gonna be big, but not that big. Draft Kenneth Walker, man. He won't mess that man career up like that. Jared Goff looking like Josh Rosen. I'd rather have Josh Rosen right now than Goff. Shit. He said, men's basketball playing Seton Hall tomorrow. They ain't any good this year, ain't they? Usually pretty good. Do not draft Kenneth. I don't think Kenneth Walker a dog though, bro. They got 1,000 running backs though. You know, they gave the ball to Godwin and Ibuchi 2 times. This motherfucker averaged over 20 yards. He averaged over 25 yards a carry in his 2 carries, and they stopped giving him the ball. Dan Campbell's an idiot too, bro. You gotta pay attention. He seen Jared Goff not Jared Goff, but DeAndre Swift in the second half. He wasn't running good in the tackles, and then he just would refuse to get a ball to Godwin and Ibuchi. He refused to give him the ball. Refuse. Come on, man. He just ran DeAndre Swift in the ground. Swift gonna get injured. Watch what I tell you. Keep running Swift like that. He ain't built for like that. Real QBs make number one receivers. True. Nowadays, you don't need a number one. You just need a quarterback to read the coverage. Who Indy's number one receiver? Ain't T.Y. Michael Pittman? Ain't T.Y. Hilton? He been injured most of the year. Walker the Beast, but we know the line's gonna mess up his career. That's true. What college quarterback right now do you think will be I take anybody, man. I take the nigga that play at Alcorn State over Jared Goff. I take anybody. How Malik, whatever his damn Malik. What's I always forget his last name. What's that boy last name? Malik Willis. I really ain't looked at none of them. I take Kenny Pickett. I take all of them. I'll draft 4 quarterbacks. I'll draft like all 4 of them, nigga. Shit. I'll draft all 4 of them while y'all bullshit, man. Anything better than Goff. Scott Mitchell was better. John Kitna was better than Mike McMahon. Where Mike McMahon at right now, man? What Mike McMahon doing, bro? Get his ass off the couch. What Mike McMahon doing, bro? He's 42 from Pittsburgh. You know, he last played in 2012 for the Virginia Destroyers, man. Go see what Mike McMahon doing. Come on, man. We're going to give Mike McMahon, dude. My boy Mike. My boy Mike got his jersey hung up too. Hold on. Check out Mike. Hold on. Y'all check out Mike McMahon. I always like Mike McMahon better than y'all boy Goff. My boy Mike got the number 8 jersey hanging in the back. I always like Mike McMahon. I was one athletic white boy. That's my boy right there, man. Shout out to Mike. Mike McMahon. I used to love to see Mike McMahon get in the game. Better than Drew Stanton in some games, in my opinion. But Lions going to end up taking a quarterback from Nevada. Well, yeah, I take him too. I don't know what he look like, but I seen him tall cat. Do you think the defensive end for work will be able to help you? He's just too small. I heard he get injured all the time, but I like him. Good in the run game too. Twitchy. And he said that's messed up. Yeah, he gonna mess his career. We all know that. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? I like K-Ball, though. I see a little bit of him. Yeah, man. The Lions need a mobile quarterback. I'll take Willis. But, last time the Lions took a couple black quarterbacks, it didn't work. Charlie Biatch. And they drafted Ware and McMahon and Pete. My bad. So let's see what happened to say. Jared Goff doesn't need receivers. Showed that people don't watch the game. Jared Goff holds the ball because he's scared. Because he don't throw people open. He be missing wide. Every week is somebody he missed wide open, bro. It's every week somebody he missed wide open. You got them stacking the box. You got them stacking the box with 8 or 9 people in the box. And you talking about a number 1 receiver. If they got 8 people in the box, throw somebody open. He don't know how to throw nobody open, bro. He trash. He was doing the same thing in LA. The same thing. Who's the number 1 receiver in LA? Cooper Kupp is inside receiver. He's a slot. Robert Woods ain't all that good. He getting older. Go on. Keep looking at me all day. Get out of here. Mike McMahon will get in the game 8-8 and score, and they will bench him. Facts. Facts. Just lying stupid. People say you need number 1 receiver. Man, get that dick off. He ain't the answer. The end from Oregon who could replace Trey Flowers if they want to do need to hit the waiver room and get on the juice like right now. He definitely need to hit the waiver room, It'd be even better. When people come up, Goff need a number 1 receiver, man. He be having niggas wide open every week. They had 8, 9 men in the box to stop the run, and Goff still couldn't complete a pass. Crazy. So you got 8 people in the box. Somebody got to be open. I really think their tanking seems to look like it's more and more each week. It could be, but who want to lose every game, bro? Who you tanking for? Ain't nobody to tank for, bro. Yeah, he can't throw the ball and go get it. He is doing his best with the worst receiver core in the NFL. I ain't trying to hear that shit, man. Y'all always make excuses for these white quarterbacks, man. I said it. Y'all always making excuses, man. Talking about the worst receiver core. Aaron Rodgers went to Arizona with nobody. Not Adams, not whatever one, the Hayward guy. And he won a football game. I'm not trying to hear it, man. Who Derek Carr throwing to? Brian Edwards and Hunter Renfro. Now, people say you got Darren Waller, we got TJ Hawkinson. Who he throwing to? Fucking, he's a bum. Y'all always make excuses for these white quarterbacks. Y'all every year, man. Y'all need to be trying to be pro-black. Put y'all fists up, nigga, and then come on, man. I'll be Stafford. Y'all made excuses for Stafford for years. More black people made excuses than white people for Stafford. I'm tired of that shit, man. This nigga just suck. Straight up and down. I ain't told two ways about it, bro. He garbage. Stafford win a game with this receiver core, and that's saying a lot. That's saying a lot. This dude, I'm done talking about it. Let me stop. Yeah, I want to see Steven Moss from our practice squad. He a quarterback. He ain't do, bro. That nigga is traded. Man, what was his numbers last year? Let's just hold on. I'm gonna read this comment, then we're gonna get to his numbers. Get out. Go back to your chair. Get in your cage. Yeah, go get out of here. Yeah, he said, see what I tell you, say, bro, it gotta be somebody up top telling the coaches what to do, because there's no way they keep having these dumb coaches making. Of course it is. They paying them $30 million. No, I don't bench him. I would just tell them fake an injury, get some rest. But if you go to blog and blog win games, then you got $30 million sitting on the bench that you can't get rid of because you got a lot of dead money. They could, because ain't nobody come here. They could take the dead money, cut Jared Goff. It's probably a lot. But for one, ain't nobody coming to Detroit, and you got they got 3 or 4 or 5. They got 3 or 4 compensatory picks next year. So they could, because you could feel what you want with spending in free agency with rookies. So they could cut Jared Goff and eat the money. We want to pay somebody $30 million for not being here. Sheila not doing that. Sheila not doing. And if David Block get in there and win some games, there's no way they can go back to Jared Goff unless he get injured or they told him to fake an injury. So there's no way they can go backwards. So, we just going to have to, they'll lose every game before they take Jared Goff out of there. Dan Campbell took the playbook from Anthony Lynn and called run after run. In the second half, they put 8, 9 men. They put about 10 men in the box. They put 10 people in the box. They put the whole team in the box and Jared Goff couldn't throw it. Let's look at his overall shit, man, right? Last year, he went 9-6, right? He got injured. He was through 67%, 3,952 yards, 20 touchdowns, and 13 interceptions. Come on. And that's did Cooper Kupp play last year? Was he injured? That's with Cooper Kupp. That's with Cooper Kupp. So people making excuses. That's with Cooper Kupp. Maybe he was injured last year. I don't even double check. Okay, yeah, he played 12 or 15. He played 15 games last season. So that's with Cooper Kupp. That's with Cooper Kupp. He only threw 20. What did I just say? 20 and 13. And said, come on, man, that's with a receiving core. You need receivers. With receivers, he's still a bum. With the best offensive lineman in the game. I mean, with the best offensive mind in the game, he's still a bum. Ain't no way you can look at that yesterday and tell him he could throw ball while it's wet. Come on, man. Look at the numbers. Brad Holmes need to be fired, man. Somebody need to fire him, punch him right in his mouth. See him on the streets, get him. I'm just joking. They already make excuses for Stafford if he don't. Cool. I don't care what he's doing, man. I hope he winning. I don't care. I don't care if he don't win it. It is what it is. If he win it, I'm supporting him. If he don't, so I'm not gonna kick him while he's down. I care less. They on national TV and I got time to watch it. I'll watch them, but wish him nothing but the best. No ill will there. Can't stay here long, but one quick thing I saw was Panisa Will had 29 pass blocking snaps and allowed 0 pressure, 0 because he's not the backside no, he's not the blind side. I know you probably in school, but he's not the blind side. So, he not seeing the best pass rusher. And they can flip it, but Jared Goff can see the pressure from the front side. So that's the difference. Like he gonna be even better he gonna be even better pass blocker on the right side because Jared Goff can see the pressure coming from the front. So, so it's easier to play on the right side. So he gonna be dominant, bro. He probably gonna be the greatest right tackle of all time if he stay there. He's gonna be dominant, man. He don't have to, When you put Khalil Mack on the back, I know Cleveland GM said it. I'm watching them on TV from the back room. Cleveland GM said that it don't matter if you play left or right tackle. That you can just tell you how incompetent he is. It's a huge difference. Ain't nobody asked him to go get just throw the damn ball. Well, shit. If somebody ain't wide open, he not gonna throw it. He don't take chances like Stafford or Brett Favre. Aaron, he like a poor man's Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers don't unless Aaron Rodgers know he can complete a pass. Aaron Rodgers would just throw it away. It's kind of like a boxer like Floyd Mayweather. Like he throw the land. He don't waste no punches. You got some boxers that they throw setup punches. They throw a lot of punches to put you in a position to hit you how they want to hit you. Same thing with Goff and Rodgers. Goff is way poor man at it, but Aaron Rodgers will take chances to throw people open, but he know he can complete it. Aaron Rodgers not taking no chance. Aaron Rodgers know he can throw you open, and know he can complete you. Know you can throw a back shoulder. Goff, the difference is Goff throw to complete a pass, but Goff don't throw people open. Goff don't throw back shoulders. Goff don't give you a chance at the 50-50 ball, zero. He better than Blog and Boyle and Goff. Who you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. They be Dog and Derry and Calvin be calling them quitters. They do that to you, man. They make Kenneth Walker gonna quit. Low-key Lions got offensive weapons. Now they need a quarterback. Hell, defense wasn't bad. I told you the defense wasn't bad. Y'all last year the defense wasn't. They didn't get to last year the defense wasn't bad, but nobody wanted to listen to me. The offense did since I've been watching the Lions, man. Ever since 2000, whenever Barry left in like 97 and next year 98, whatever, 99 they made the playoffs, right? Whatever. But ever since Scott Mitchell left, I'm just saying in general, like not because of him. But, post Britt Perriman, Herman Moore years, bro, after that, I've never seen the Lions get up and down the field and score points and get first downs. If it was Harrington, Kidna, Drew Stanton, whoever it was, they never, even with Mike Martz and John Kennedy, they would march up and down the field every year and settle for field goals. How do you think Jason Kansas got on the points? Settle for field goals. They never, even with Stafford, they never been able to consistently punch it in the end zone. And that's because they ain't been able to run the ball. If you ever run the ball, Stafford would have got a lot more. He'd have been more efficient and won a lot more games. They just never been able to put the ball in the end zone. Never. Perriman and Herman Moore and Barry Sanders was the last ones. If you watch the Lions game, Kidna, they will march up and down the field goal, pick, fumble, field goal, punt. That's all you see, man. And that's just the way it is. Same thing with Jared Goff. March up and down the field, turnover, field goal. They don't take no, they just ain't been able to punch it my whole life. Since 2000, they ain't been able to do it. I don't think it's any pressure on Campbell to win this year. Man, if you don't win no games this year or next year, that's the only way I can see him being okay with Goff. My thing is, if you lose every game, you got to be fired. Somebody got to be fired. If you lose every game, that just lets you know how low the Lions' expectation is. Come on, man. You lose every game, you got to be fired. You got to be fired. Somebody got to get fired. Let you know what Motor City Dan Campbell really thinks of Goff. He has no confidence in him at all. That's why he took the playbook from Anthony Lynn. Because Anthony Lynn was too comfortable with Goff. He was doing everything Goff probably said he liked to do. And they still was losing. Dan Campbell was just run the ball. That's what they should have been doing from the beginning. But the sad thing about it is he can't throw off the play action, maybe because of the rain. What my B said, he said you niggas can't stand you niggas is sex can't stand the rain. That was about he took a shot at Do Addition. That was my song. That's my part. But mostly Dan don't look good to himself. I mean, honestly, bro, he called a great game yesterday, bro. He did exactly what I said do leading up to this game from the bye week. Heavy sets, run the ball, play action, and Goff couldn't play action. Maybe it was the rain. But they go to Cleveland next week. So same shit. And we at Cleveland. His Lions at Cleveland next week. I think we're in Cleveland. No, they don't look too good. You get in Cleveland at the right time. Watch Baker Mayfield come in here and throw 10 touchdowns. Oh, yeah, they're in Cleveland next week and then Thanksgiving. So, I mean, Cleveland don't have a good pass defense, but they got a good front seven, and Goff going to be in trouble. That's just what it is. I would sign Washington quarterback and free agency. Goff needs competition. Who is he? Steve Monsters golf competition, just a rookie. Okay. They can at least play blog. They can at least play blog and let Goff rest for at least a week so they can squeeze one. Yeah, Sheila, like, man, get out there and throw a football. I'm paying you $30 million. It is what it is, man. No, you think about it, you bought your kids a PS5, right? And you like here, and they still playing the PS4. You're gonna be pissed off. I just spent like all this money on this damn PS5. You keep playing this 4. You gonna say something the same thing the way she thinking. Because with blog, if they scare blog take off, and blog ain't they got though. You gotta remember, blog was Bob Quinn guy, but if blog get in there and take off, they can't put Jared Goff back out there. I'm telling you, ever. Goff 50% of the problem, 20% the receiver defensive, 20% defense. So I don't put nothing on the defense, honestly, bro. I agree with your chart, but just thinking about it, my deep partner, I wouldn't put none on the defense. I think the defense is playing up way above their talent level. They can't stop the run. I ain't gonna lie. You can't stop the run when it's done. They can't stop the run for shit. I'll give you that. But honestly, they doing everything else right, man. They that pass interference, really they should have won. I'm not gonna go there. That pass interference they got on Amari Rari when he picked the ball. My thing is face guarding pass interference or not? Because when Brandon Pritter got face guarded in the playoff game versus Dallas, they let it go. And I see when other teams face guard us, they don't call a PI. But Amari Rari face guard James Washington is a PI, and he picked the ball. So I'm not clear on the face guarding rule because they're very inconsistent with it. But I agree with it. The defense got to stop the run better. Yep. The Browns and Baker Mayfield possibly out then. The Bears for Thanksgiving. So, yeah. He's PS5. I know this girl, she told me like a couple weeks ago she found one at Best Buy. She just went in and bought it. Probably got it for her boyfriend. But your girl on my Facebook post, we was talking about, they limited because they don't have the chips. So they loan chips. At the plant, they loan chips. And the PS5, they loan chips. So they need the chip. That's why there ain't that many PS5. Don't let nobody tell you nothing different. Blog sucks. Blog better than Jared Goff. Shit, you can say what you want to say. Defense been doing good with all the DBs going in and out. Yes. Our boy Jeff Okuda might as well get the walking boot like Nagolo. He might as well go ahead and get that Timberland boot. I'm going to do a video on Jeff Okuda today, man. Jeff Okuda might as well go ahead and head out. Yeah, I don't want to see him back. We don't want to see him back, bro. Jeff Okuda can hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no. He can hit the road. Him and Jared Goff can hit the road. They can go OT. They can hit the road. Jared. Not Jared. Come on, he can hit the road, my baby. But I really ain't tripping on it. It is what it is. But yeah, Jeff Okuda can go, man. Without bullshit, man. But Goff, at least somebody talking about blog suck. But at least blog can get the ball out there. At least blog can get the ball out there. That's the thing. Blog can throw the ball. Blog can throw the ball. Blog can make more consistent passes. Yeah, of course he's gonna take chances. When he do bad, we're gonna be calling for Jared Goff. Dan Campbell. I can't stand Dan Campbell, man. He did well yesterday. Definitely, but calling the plays because remember that's why even though Jim Caldwell said Bob Quinn wanted him out of there, and I believe him when he said that, but the thing about Jim Caldwell, bro, is that he didn't want to take over the play calling. Jim Caldwell, man, I know it's a lot of work, but Jim Caldwell, if he took over the play calling, man, it probably would have been different. You gotta remember he took the Ravens. He took over for Cam Cameron and the offensive coordinator for the Ravens. People forget that. He took over for the Ravens. And they started and they won the Super Bowl because he changed his offensive play call. And then in Detroit, he didn't want to call plays. At least Dan Campbell took place. She was like, man, let's see what we can do. You know, the only mistake Dan Campbell made yesterday as far as the play caller is that the only mistake he had was that he didn't he didn't play Jagawin and Ibuchi more. 2 carries and he averaged over 25 yards a carry. He didn't play Unabuchi enough. You know, that was my only problem with him. He should have played Godwin and Ibuchi more. Stan Goff, he was pissed. Yes. Goff was pissed. Goff was pissed. Only he was. You know, if he put in David Blog, he gonna lose his job again. That's insubordination. If somebody tell him don't put in Blog, might be Brad Holmes. Shit, Brad Holmes might be bending over for Jared Goff. Pause. He said Brad Holmes and Dan Campbell will be fired by year 3 and year 4. I already see the regime going back. Mark my words. What's the next move for a better quarterback? Pray. Prayer, my brother Henry. My Queen's brother Henry. Pray. Hopefully I'm going to pick up Daniel Jones. He says it's really looking like they should have picked AJ Terrell over Okudah. Man, they should have took Justin Herbert over Okudah. Like everybody knew so. Should go sign Shea Patterson. What's Shea Patterson doing? Yeah, they need to play Jamar Jefferson more. He got injured yesterday. That's what happened with him. He got injured. As soon as he get in the game. And he a dog too. Godwin and Ibuchi, Jamal Williams, and Jefferson are better running backs as far as running this. Better running backs than DeAndre Swift. Yeah, let's be real, bro. DeAndre Swift don't got no power, bro. As soon as he get hit, he go down. He like the Amir Khan of running backs. He said Odell Beckham, yeah, good for him. I heard he returned the punch tonight too, so yeah. I like Odell when he ain't acting like a woman. No, Odell be getting emotional and shit, man. His dad was pretty good, man. If you got ESPN Plus, you can find on your Fire Stick. He was in the 30 for 30 with Carter Lost, the team that beat the Friday Night Lights team. That actually wasn't the championship though, but that is what it is. But you know, Jared Goff, it is what it is for Goff. Craig Reynolds. Oh yeah, maybe. Yeah, I forgot about Craig Reynolds. I like him a lot too, man. He on practice. So I hope he get promoted. If Jefferson out a long time, you see. Jamar Jefferson, he looked like a good running back in college. He didn't have the measurables. If he pretty good, he probably gonna be compared to a poor man's Curtis Martin. Nope, they gave DeAndre Swift all the so he had an ankle he would not return, so ain't nothing else up on him. But you know, kind of probably remind you of Curtis Martin. I don't think he run as high as Curtis Martin though. Curtis Martin. Oh, stop! Ohio State about to do. Who was us? I like how you say who was us. Nah, ain't us. Come on, Penn State, Michigan State. Oh yeah, y'all trash. Hope they beat y'all, but I ain't no Michigan fan either right now. Not football. Harbaugh better beat. If he beat Ohio State, I'll come back in the foxhole. That's the only way. Or he win. Make the college playoffs and come back in the foxhole. But nah, not too Harbaugh win or fire. Right coach didn't go back to those other running backs. They was creating a lot of momentum. He just kept DeAndre Swift. He kept giving it to him. I pause. And Swift just wasn't doing that when they were stacking the box. So it is what it is. I told you, man. Like that's the only mistake he made as a play caller yesterday. Only mistake. Them running backs was fresh. So when they start stacking the box, the defenses wore out. The fresh running backs wear them out. Didn't do it. That's the only mistake he made as a play caller. They not using Swift correctly. He need a fullback in front of him. Maybe. Our undrafted corner is better than Jeff Okudah. Easily. Jeff Okudah, man. All of them. Terrell. What's the other Price? All of them, man. Armani Raw might not get a contract because of them. He might hit the road. I think this is last year, next year is last year. He might hit the road. Because Parker can go inside, outside. Price can play outside. So, they may not bring back none of these guys. Might not. Why? If anything, they bring back Jeff Okudah. And I don't know where he would play at. If Parker come on the outside, I mean, they just got to find him a nickel. If they keep Parker on the inside, I mean, it's Okuda or Mari Raria. But if I ain't got to pay a Raria and I could go find a nickel back for cheap, why wouldn't I do that? You know, so you got to think like the cheap Lions. Allen say, need to draft Malik Willis this year. I mean, yeah, let me look at his highlights real quick, man. Give me a minute, man. I got to see him play again. I'm going to give you all a live reaction. Let's see. Like I last time I seen him, I just couldn't get a drop. Maybe I wasn't paying attention enough. But you know, mid-season, you know, let's see. So you just gotta kind of see, you know, what he brings to the table as a quarterback. He could throw the ball deep. I really can't judge his arm though. Not yet. Now he running. I really can't tell if he got an arm or not. He like, you know, I can't really tell if he got that big arm. Yeah. He can run. Like, you know, he like a cross between he like Cam, Lamar, like not as dynamic as Lamar, but he run with some power. But I can't really see him like hit that back foot and rip it over the middle yet. So I don't think he got enough arm. But I ain't seen him make the throw. I need to see him make a throw. But he definitely got the athleticism. He ain't the fastest on the field, but you know, he can get you that first down. You know, yeah. You can get that corner though. So I really ain't seen him throw the ball like on a dig or in. That's what I meant. But you know, he definitely athletic. No, so I ain't really seen him rip it yet. See if we see it here. Snap. Yeah, he got an arm. Yeah, I finally seen it. Yeah, he can rip it. I finally seen he can rip it. Yep, he can rip it. I seen he throw a curl route. Yeah, I finally seen his fastball. Yeah, I like him. I got to see the full scout film, see what he do bad. But he can rip it. Yeah, he might be the one. You know, like I said before, I take a couple of them, man. You can't, you know, the most important position, you got to make sure you got them. I take like 2 or 3 quarterbacks in this draft. I really like them. But yeah, you know, I had to see him rip the ball. Yeah, he could rip it. You know, I'm really concerned about his height. You know, but yeah, he can rip it. And he can put touch on the ball too. Yeah, I like him. I like Malik Willis. I like him. Jerry Jacobs is good too. Yeah, he just got to clean up some technique and he gonna be good, Cheeseburger. He said, Aaron said, what happened to the run game that used to use Matt Nelson as extra tight end? He got hurt and the run game went down. Yeah, you know, obviously, you know, that's what happened. True. They should have put Price Size at safety and replaced it with, well, safety is different. You can't just put somebody at corner safety. It don't work that way, bro. You got to be able to tackle. You got to be able to play the deep pass. Everybody think you can just switch a corner to safety. You can't. If that was the case, Darrelle Reeves probably still be in the league playing safety. You can't switch every corner to safety. You got to be able to play the deep half. You got to be able to play the half field. You got to be able to, you know, everybody can't tackle. Everybody can't play safety. Charles Woodson was the exception. Quadre Diggs was the exception. You know, Darren Woodson was the exception. You know, Barry Sanders turned him into a safety, man. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you just don't know. Mario Rara getting another contract, dude earning one, just like Ragnar, everybody else they've been paying. True, but you don't have to pay him. You don't. I don't have to pay him. I can, you know, tag high for corner, but I don't have to pay him. I can cut him and I can just roll with the younger guys. Especially if a Hooter show that he, you know, he adequate, he can back him up or go on a nickel. I don't have to pay him. I'm not saying they shouldn't pay him. I'm just speaking from a logical point. I don't have to pay him. But he's very young and still getting better. Definitely needs some work, but has talent. Facts. Michigan got a football team, but Cade and the defensive coach be favoring the players out of playing the players out of position and letting dudes go past them. Man, like I said before, man, yeah, McCarthy, I hope McCarthy go right to Ohio State, man, because he should be starting. Can't wait till they zoom in on Sheila face when they getting dogged on Thanksgiving. By Sheila top lip bugs me. Oh, they going in on Sheila, not the boss. I don't get how we still play on Thanksgiving severe. You ain't lying because whatever reason they probably got legal. They probably got legal rights to play on Thanksgiving because the NFL threatened to pull them off like a few times in my lifetime. They just don't do it. Goff looks like he left all his confidence on the West Coast. He didn't have confidence over there neither. Nigga had 20 touchdowns and 13 picks over there. He ain't had confidence over there neither. Whole Miles Garrett's demolished Goff now. Yeah. Hope he break his back. No offense, Jared Goff. It's just an personal business. Jeff Fisher came out a long time ago and said Goff isn't an NFL quarterback. Did he? Fisher be right. If Tennessee didn't have Jeff Fisher as a head coach, they probably would have won a Super Bowl. Trying to pull it up. So he just said Jared Goff had a lot left this February. So I don't know. Maybe he playing politics. Keyshawn Johnson, 2016. Jeff Fisher didn't want to take Jared Goff with the top pick. Yeah, I know who did. Y'all boy Brad Holmes. He said this doesn't change. I'm trying to find a quote. So who wanted Goff? I think he wanted more players. John said I think he wanted more players because he felt like he could be more competitive with more players, but they felt the need to splash move into Los Angeles for a quarterback. So he said. Keyshawn Johnson said Jeff Fisher didn't want to take him. It is what it is. Price came in and they said, okay, I didn't know he came in as safety. Like him as a corner, though. Take a lot of Jeff Fisher to say, remember when he had Samuel Bradford. Yeah, he did have Sam Bradford. Remember Bradford, he went back to school because Detroit had the number one pick. That's how he ended up with Stafford. Man, we had Bradford, it would have been a quick turnaround. They probably would still, Bradford tried to still be the quarterback. He's been injured 30 straight seasons in a row. We still believe in him. We should have went after Cam. They probably did call Cam. Cam probably didn't want to come. But it is what it is. Told y'all. Cam, people saying no. I wasn't on the Cam bandwagon, but I'm like looking at Jared Goff. Shit. Should I take his brother, man? That was playing in college. But it is what it is. No, but I said we can keep talking about Jared Goff till we blue in the face. But if he does get pulled or get benched, it's gonna be on. It's gonna be on. Hold. Keep us up, that be my nabbit. It's gonna be on the 25th. It's gonna be on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 25th. It's gonna be on the 25th. We get benched, cool. Sam Bradford always got to put a payday, so to do absolutely nothing on the two facts. Hey, well, at least we got the Wolverine football and basketball. Man, I told y'all, man, I don't support the football team no more. Stop putting them on. Stop putting that juju on me, man. They beat Ohio. They went out. I'll come back. When I wear my Michigan gears for the basketball team, I thought bullshit. Hell no, man. I've never been to a Michigan game. I wanted to go to a Michigan football game, but till they fire Harbaugh started winning, I'll come back. Yeah, I watch the game like a fan still, but I cover more Michigan State games. I'm gotta keep it even, but I want them to do good, but I ain't coming. I'm good, bro. When they brought Harbaugh back, man, they lost to Michigan State. Well, I was already going. I knew this. I don't know, man. I'm frustrated with that whole situation. But Hutchinson, oh my God, Adrian Hutchinson and the other guy that played on the other side of Hutchinson, they fucking beasts, bro. I draft both of them for the Lions. Let's just figure it out. I don't know if Hutchinson can stand up, but man, Michigan got elite bookends, and they got elite offensive line, bro. Everything is championship caliber. Besides, not having Ronnie Bill and having a quarterback. But I figured that Harbaugh didn't want to waste a championship team on a freshman. I kind of see where he's going with it, because he definitely gonna make freshman mistakes, but I think he's just too good to pass up. But K McInerney won't lose you a game, and that's the thing about it. He won't lose you a game, and Harbaugh always gonna play it safe, so can't really knock him for that. You think that the Trailblazers will trade Lillard? What are you doing? Ask any question y'all want right now. As long as you don't get too personal. Hold on. I'm putting Billy in, man. What you say, Damian? I know, a lot of these guys getting off to a slow start because of the basketball, but I'm in gonna lie, I thought he was getting off to a slow start because he wanted out of out of Portland. Let me see what he's doing. That's why I was just back in my head. I was thinking about it. He probably went out because he went out of Portland. I can't blame him. Shit. As soon as the black coach get there, he want to get gone. That's what I ain't like about it. He was like, I'll never leave, whoopty whoop, whoopty whoop. But then as soon as the brother get there, knick-knack, paddywhack, red fish, blue fish, I don't blame him, man. I don't blame him. So he doing 20 points a game on the dot, 4.3 rebounds, more assists this year, 8.1. Maybe that's a Chauncey Billups effect. He's shooting 38% from the field, 26% from three, almost 27. So I think it's the basketball, and also the quick turnaround too, man. The older play, when you hit 30, man, your body, you kind of beat different. I can't eat what I used to eat when I hit 30, man. But yeah, man, I think the quick turnaround bothers a lot of guys too, man. Older guys too, guys, in their 30s bother them, in the basketball. I think 13 games. You look at the NBA right now, man. The Pistons can literally get back in the East. But K looking quick, bro. He broke down Scotty Barnes like a U-Haul box. So you look top of the East right now is a 9-3 Wizards, and then it's a 10-4 Nets, and then 9-4 Bulls. So the Cleveland fourth, 9-5. So like I said, it's competitive, but Milwaukee sitting at the 11th spot, 6-8. So we sitting at 3-9. So anything can happen, dude. Anything can happen. So the Wizards shock me, but hey, I think you could trade him. But like, where he going? It's a good question. I mean, the Knicks can use him. So when you think about the places that go, maybe Milwaukee might do something. You're right about Aaron. Who was Aaron? Shit, I don't know. I'm sorry. You're talking about Adrian? I think you mean Adrian. Struggle. Look, Rocky. Hudson can stand up and put his hand in the dirt. Kind of reminds me of J.J. Watt a little bit. If anything like J.J. Watt, sign me up. We'll figure it out. DeJuan said Casey needs to go. Why he resigned? I think he meant Diallo, and don't play him. He better than Joseph. Joseph is boy from Toronto. I ain't watched the last couple of games. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't see the highlights of Toronto. I forgot the Cleveland game was on. Then I seen the score. I'm like, I'm not watching it. But but yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Diallo mad. Could be headed to Sacramento pretty soon. What's up, Jay White? Salute. That boy K balling, but Casey is an idiot subbing dudes, and he just need to be fired. I've been telling you all that. As soon as he got here, man, he need to be fired, man. But I mean, it is what it is. Maybe they promote him and give him a job inside the organization. I don't mind that, but most definitely not the smartest guy in the room. But it is what it is. Oh yeah, any other questions, man? I've been knew Casey was an idiot, though, man. Yeah, I was happy to get him. I'm like, nah. He don't cut it for me. The NBA need to let Mark Jackson come back and hit the Pistons, man. Right now, man. Right now, I recommend. Say he the senior advisor, personnel, player development, capologist. Yep. You know, hell yeah, give him a position in the organization. You know, and then promote Casey and then put Jackson in. But other than that, man, I'm gonna be out of here. Appreciate y'all. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. You'll find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Have business question, inquiry, sponsor, video request. All my social media subscription. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App, CJ Good 313, Venmo, CJ Good 313. Roll at the bottom screen in the description. PayPal link in the description. Appreciate the love, support. Peace.